What's good, Chip Anime? We're back with the finale of fucking Solo Leveling Season 2. And it's a sad one. It's sad because it's leaving us. But it is in the works, and we are going to get it.
Probably next year.
Most likely next year. But it's okay, though, because we are getting some good animes next season, which is within a week from now.
Less than a week, bro.
Less than a week, you're right. And then July, let's not even talk about July. But this isn't about that. It's about this. Solo Leveling, last season, season finale. We were honeypotted. We thought that last week was going to get both episodes. No, that's not the case. We got 2 separate episodes, which I'm not mad about. Last episode, we saw him fight Beru. At a certain frame, if you stop it, you can see his butt crack. Everyone's talking about it. He got a butt crack. Why did they take their time to animate his butt crack?
This doesn't have legs. I was gonna say.
I don't know why, right? But they animated his butt crack.
Who?
Anyways, Jinwoo.
They did.
There's a frame in there where his butt crack is shown.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
gonna have to rewind it.
You're gonna have to watch it, bro. It's when he's fighting Beru. Anyways, last episode fought Beru. Good ass fight. Beru was overwhelmed. Everyone else was surprised. Some stuff got left out, which is fine. But it does add a little bit if you know what happened and stuff like that. My boy was aura farming for like a good 10 minutes.
He really was.
While his shorty's dying.
Because I'm gonna say this in the manhwa, he was bodying Beru, bro.
He was bodying Beru.
Like Beru didn't even have a chance.
Yeah.
But here, they made it look like Beru actually had a chance.
Yeah,
Like,
they
he
changed
could
it.
actually like.
Yeah, they changed it. In the manhwa, Beru never had a chance.
I'll be fair though. I think I prefer the anime's version.
Yeah.
I prefer that.
I don't want him to
prefer
be
more fight
overpowered all the
context
time.
than
Yeah.
a couple panels and boom.
Yeah, I want him to show that, yes, he's overpowered, but there still be instances where some people might catch him like off guard or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's forced to like the corner, but he still got it though. That's not gonna be the case once the next arc starts. Just letting you know. So this episode, I'm assuming somehow, some way he saves his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler warning: Monarchs should be introduced, which I'm pretty sure all of you guys know this. But I don't think it's gonna be like a crazy episode.
Nah, it's just gonna set up.
It
I don't even think it's gonna set up for next season. I think it's just gonna conclude and. Nah, it's gonna set up.
It's gonna set up for next season. It's gonna set up. Then why are they playing some sad ass music like she died?
水地のハンター、妙に何をするつもりなんですか。何をしようとしているか聞いているんです。時間がありません。起きろ。
Okiro. That might be the thumbnail right there. Not this, but I'm talking about like a word about that Okiro.
Oh wow! You see, this already changed from the manual.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I forgot the answer's still there. You would have thought they would have stopped since
Well,
the queen
they ran
and-
away, but yeah, you're right.
and the king is.
もう一度行けって言うのか。
新種は死んだ。向こうの
Sorry.
ハンターが倒したようだ。
死んだ。
声が聞こえたんです。
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I wouldn't have released him.
I know. Neither would I.
何の指示もなしに高坂ハンターの元に向かった。温かい人だったんです。
水地のハンター、あなたがこれからもハンターとして戦い続けるんであれば、ヨゴーの力は貴重な戦力でしょう。ですが、あいつは戦いを望まない。あいつをまた戦場に立たせることはしてほしくありません。
大丈夫です。俺も同じ考えでした。抽出解除。
I wish he spoke, because I want to know, like, if when they die and they come back as a shadow, do they still have the same emotions and stuff when they were dead?
ございます。
You definitely can see that he had.
Some of his soul or
Yeah.
something there.
Yeah.
会長、このままプラン9を実行に移しますか。
Plan 9. How many fucking plans did you have,
本
dude?
国のゲート対応に支障が出ることはもとより。
撤退だ。即時撤退しろ。
了解しました。
He thought he was gonna make his country the strongest.
I'll be honest with you, there was no reason for the Japanese people to be there.
I agree.
あれたちが急にどうして。
統制を失って暴走を始めてるんです。絶対に本土には向かってないで。
止めるぞ。 こが騎士団ギルドの見せ場や。
Yo, I've never met a harder dick rider than him, bro. My God.
すぐに脱出しましょう。出してください。
水篠ハンターは
今の我々は
He's just trying to use the
足手まとい
rise.
に
Yeah,
なった
I don't remember seeing that last
それ
shorty
に
that
一
got
命
on.
を取り留めた
Me either.
Maybe she pulled up with the
コスカハンタ
chopper.
ーを早く医療班に見てもらわねばなりません。
That's wild. All you gotta do is swing it, bro.
ついにレベル100到達か。こいつ死んでもなおすごいオーラを放ってるな。
He didn't do it yet?
Okay.
That's crazy.
なんだこの闇。
That's crazy. That's how dirty Beru
Yeah,
was,
bro.
bro.
失敗したのかと思っただろう。
His entrance as a shadow was more godly than regular one.
お前が喋ったのか。
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a more,
喋れるのは東京
not a normal voice, but something a little bit more,
それにした
Like
って
harder, deeper.
yeah,
Or
like
hornier.
my king. You know what I mean?
それでも俺に従う
Not like a raspy, echoey my king. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
ベル。お前の名前はベルだ。
See, I think in the manhwa, his name was already Beru.
I think so.
Yeah, and that's why he's like, I'll just keep you the same name he's
Yeah.
before Beru.
But I don't know if he knew that already.
ここが最終防衛ラインよ
Or maybe he did.
絶対に町に近づかせないで
This is mainland, right?
すごい数。
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not.
数を減らしてくれるか。
Yeah, they're in the
Yeah, they're
mainland.
down the mainland.
いいぞ。敵は強いが一体ずつ確実に倒していけばいい。
Beru.
Now I'm confused, bro. Man, he's fast.
Bro, he's fucking.
You know how far Jeju Island is to mainland?
Bro,
It's far.
bro. You might as well call him fucking a blackbird, bro.
But it looks like they're hitting the windshield.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, why don't they got the fire guy?
最後まで彼に助けられてしまったな。
That's because they're moving at the, like, they're moving forward, so if he close
脱
fire.
出できるだろう。
That is
You
true.
know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
こうして第4次カナン島レイドは我々の勝利で幕を閉じた。
What are they gonna do with Jeju now?
我が国の英雄ども
Yo,
が
guard,
体を
bro.
ほぐされたいようだ。
Who's this?
一匹残さず海に沈めてやる。
Is this the Korean? No, no, no. The
It's the,
Is this the
this is the, I think this is Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah.
第4次カナン島レードから数日
Just as a
こちらには
slice, bro.
犠牲者を弔う慰霊碑
Oh
が
man.
たくさんの人々が参列に来ています S 級ハンター水篠俊さんが献花台に向かっています今回のレードにおいて
Why do they have a commentator, bro?
Bro.
一部では英雄とも
一
評さ
方で
れており
彼の動向には不審な点も多く最初から参加していれば犠牲を出さずに済んだのでは
Yeah,
と
they
の
would
批
have
判的な
been,
声
bro.
も上がっています
If he would have just went from the beginning,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have died.
No.
I think Gino was kind of selfish here. I'm not gonna lie
こ
to
の
you.
悲劇に終止符を打ったのは
Can you blame him though? Like he's not obligated.
He's not obligated, but still, like, it's a S rank major dungeon. You know, you're sending in your own people, even though you don't have attachments to them.
Yeah.
They're still gonna go in. And you're like, they'll probably die.
Yeah.
At least one of them or two
Yeah,
of them will die.
yeah,
And look
yeah.
what
この
happened.
度の第4次
He,
カナン島レイド
his shadows
に
definitely should have jumped in sooner.
Yep, they
ハ
should
ンタ
have.
ー協会の代表として感謝いたします。
The moment Shine
も
got
う少し
smacked,
早く駆けつける。
that's when the shadow should have
Yeah.
came out.
ミノベハンターを失わずに済みました。
水篠ハンターにはいずれ望む形で報いることをお約束しましょう。この度のレイドであなたは国内外問わずその力を示すことになった。もう世間があなたを放っておくことはない。接触してくる者もいるでしょう。
自分のギルドを立ち上げたいと思っています。
おお
Oh, this guy.
みんな残党狩りそれから資源の回収も大事な仕事や最後の最後を任されるっちゅうは信頼されてる証なんやさすがスマスタ
Oh, this is the monarch.
ーやで何者か知らんけど
Beast monarch, and then who's this one?
The elf one.
ところで確認はできたか
ああ、あいつの
I
力
wasn't
は
expecting them to be shown like
妙
this.
な話だ
I thought they were gonna be more
あの
like
者が人間を
entities,
助けるとは思えない
What do you mean?
あいつの気候
like
は
kind of like
今まで
shadowy
使ったことがない
entities type.
Oh.
Yeah.
気になるなら会って聞け。
ではここでの用は済んだ引き上げるとしよ
関わりたくないということか。
Who are they talking about?
I
う
have
狩り
no
は
idea.
予定通り開始する
Yeah, I have no idea what they're talking about. That's hard.
それにしても
Just slice that shit.
あの女が見れば騒ぎ立てそうだ。
The dad.
Did he sense him or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I told him there's one here.
さっき
Would have never thought I'd see him driving.
それにしても本当に進まないな。はい。
水島ハンター、後藤です。
A
ゲ
gate
ートの
opened
件
up.
で何かありましたこの高速道路の先に良ければそのゲートを。
1台ずつゆっくり進んでください。あんたはまだかよ。
ゲートを閉じに来た。
はい、話は犬飼課長から。
I'll do the same thing, bro. Instead of being stuck in traffic.
Yeah, bro. Of course, the moment he walks in, it turns into a fucking red gate.
絶対にレッドゲートだろ。
Even
こんなアクシ
Yeah.
デントが起きたのは。ま、
oh
こ
my
の程度
god,
ならそこまで時間もかからないだろう。
They're just trying to. He's just trying to aura farm even more.
bro. This motherfucker, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit,
They putting him in order. How
bro,
strong they are.
bro,
Man, majestic.
bro. Bro, the flex is crazy, bro. That's the thumbnail right there. The flex is crazy.
彼も来ていましたね。
今回のレイドで思い知らされました。私はまだまだ未熟です。私はあの人に追いつきたい。そのために
For you to catch up, you're gonna have to take them aura back shots.
私は強くなりたい。
ハンターは狩りをするために生まれた。狩人に
You see how they're all purple now?
必要だ。
Yeah.
立場
Oh,
が
yeah, I
いつ
didn't
逆
notice.
転す
You're
る
right.
か
Yeah,
もわ
they're
からな
purple.
い世界。
What were they blue before?
Yeah,
常
they're
に
blue.
死と
Now
隣
they're
り合わ
purple.
せる世界。ハンターはただ狩り続けるだけ。まだ誰も狩りをやめる気はない。
Those are all the ones gonna show next season. That last one being kind of OP,
Like multiple bedrooms.
bro. So he did it. He did get them. They just didn't show it. Look at his aura farming bitch, bro.
次の獲物はドイツだ。
They skipped something huge here, bro.
What?
He was supposed to arise or he arised the queen.
Yes, and
And
lose
it was and
control.
it showed like that he can't control Beru because the queen's command, so he can only have one of them pretty much.
Yeah. And
Either
not
the
only
queen or
that,
Beru.
the ants that he arised in the Manoa lose control because he gets the queen. Because the attachment is so big. So he ends up releasing the summoning of the queen. They didn't show that at the very beginning, obviously, because this was in the intro. The orc, the Lord Orc, in the Manoa, he brings Beijing Wung, whatever the hell his name is, to Jinwu. He arises him, but it fails. I think it fails once or twice, and then he managed to get it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the Manoa as well, he sees, like you saw, like how the shadow had like reactions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In the thing, he actually sees like the spirit in the
Oh,
Manoa.
okay.
If I'm not mistaken, he actually sees like the spirit. And then that's when he says like, oh, like I heard him telling me that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They left that out. Again, it's nothing crazy, but it
Yeah.
adds a little bit to it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the queen part they left that out.
The other one they left out was the Cha-In. I believe it's this part. She didn't wake up she woke up in the hospital.
Mm.
And she woke up saying, Jinu.
Oh yeah.
That part where they showed her like, oh, I heard, because he said, I heard he went to the ceremony, this and that.
Yeah.
Nah, she woke up in the hospital saying Jinu. And then the president's like, is there something going on there?
Yeah. Oh yes. I
Yeah.
remember seeing that. Yeah.
But instead, they just showed her right there at the looking at the water.
Yeah. I didn't know about that last part where he's like on the highway and then of course he walks in and it turns into a gate. I did know that they were gonna show the monarchs. So those two are monarchs.
Yeah.
There's more than just those two. Just throwing that out there. That's the beast monarch. And then the second guy, I forgot what
He's
he
the
is.
the elf monarch, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is that what he's named? Because I know the other one's Beast Monarch.
I think
That's
he's
his thing.
the ice monarch. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Ice monarch. But
Yeah.
he's one of the elves, dude.
Yeah. So they're there. That was a very, very brief show introduction. And then obviously we saw the dad. And then
They teased the.
they didn't explain the connection that the dad has with the Monarchs.
They don't have to. They teased the people in the future.
Yes, they teased the people that
So that's what's to come next.
yeah, that's gonna play a role in Jinwoo's life,
Yeah.
good or bad.
I don't know. What you think overall of the season?
I think it was good. I love the season. There's a lot
Yeah.
of people saying that this anime is overhyped and stuff like that.
I'll say this: the anime has a very basic world building. Like I'm
Yeah,
not.
it
like,
just keeps building.
storyline, yeah,
There's
yeah.
no
I
fucking
do-
like
I think it does get a little bit more intriguing as it goes on.
it's going to after the Monarch shit.
Yeah, but for right now, yeah, it's been like a basic.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
him
it's like
sparring
build
up,
up, build up, build up,
another
build up.
dungeon. Here we go
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
And cool. I accept that argument. I can see that. That's straight. That's perfectly fine. But it was good. The characters are likable. You know, the characters that you would dislike for a reason.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The fight scenes were great. The animation never fell off. You know what I'm saying? Except for that one moment where they show his butt crack. But other than that, I think it was great. I loved it. I honestly, I loved it, and I am extremely excited for next season. Again, I know certain things that will happen, as in like who gets shown, certain fights and stuff like that. I do know that because it was spoiled to me.
yeah.
But I'm telling y'all this: season 3 is gonna body season 2 in one.
I already know what happens. I didn't read it. I watched like a person kind of read it and shows a couple panels here and there. But I'm already like on Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's that good, guys.
yeah.
Can't even wait.
Couldn't even wait. I was like, oh, I'll just put it on.
Yeah.
One thing led to another. Just kept watching. I was like, oh, okay.
No, but it was a great episode. Great season finale.
I'll say this: go if you ever have time, because I did it.
Yeah.
I rewatched the whole entire thing,
Season 1 and 2.
season 1 and 2, and honestly, when I rewatched it, it made more sense. Everything clicked better.
Yeah,
Everything was actually paced like really good.
I can imagine.
Because right now, we watch it every week because it goes
Yes.
every week.
And we watched maybe like
If-
10, 15 animes
Yeah.
in between that.
It feels fast, but when you rewatch it all together, like
It's all pieces
Yeah,
together
yeah,
well and shit like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
so
I can see that.
it was actually an enjoyable time to rewatch it.
I can see that. Anyways, I hope you guys are excited for the next season. If I'm not mistaken, the next season is next year. I was hearing rumors beginning of the year. I don't know how accurate that is.
No.
Um,
For next year?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
that's what I was hearing. So that would be great, honestly, because again, if you guys haven't heard, supposedly Soul Leveling has the power to basically become another Dragon Ball Z or like another One Piece or some shit like that. They're like, yo, like this shit can keep going.
It could. It could.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the creator said that shit. He's like, that's my goal, and
I'm fine.
I'm fine
I'm
with
down
that.
with
I am fine
I
with that.
think it's time we get another Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you can you can say, oh, you got the big three. You got Bleach, One Piece, Naruto. Naruto never made it to my opinion like Dragon Ball Z status.
Yeah.
Now when I mean status, I'm talking about like power wise on like
Impact wise and shit like that.
No. I'm talking about like how powerful creatures are. In
Okay,
Naruto
okay.
Because in Dragon Ball Z, you have that little tiny king guy who can delete a
Xeno-
universe. Like,
Xenos.
bro, like what?
Yeah, Xenos.
You don't have that. Bleach, maybe. No, actually, Bleach, maybe.
I think Bleach is coming at the beginning of the year. if I'm not mistaken.
And then One Piece, the same thing as Naruto. One Piece never made it. Doesn't
never-
have the power level scale to like
I
Dragon Ball Z.
never got into One Piece. The only reason One Piece is up there is because it has over 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
they're not wrong.
And every time Goku gets a new power up, it just so happens that Luffy gets one too. Whatever. He's a rubber band. Cool. I'm gonna piss off mad people with that. I would watch One Piece, but I don't want to go through 1,000 episodes to finally get to the good stuff.
Honestly, I'm better off waiting until Netflix fucking does the whole redo of it.
Yeah. I just need compile what actually matters. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this season. I hope you guys are gonna stay with us and continue to watch the next stuff that's to come, and also be around when season 3 drops. Like I said, it should be dropping pretty soon. We're not gonna have to wait that long. I don't hope. I don't think. But yeah, if you have any insight, please let us know. If we missed anything else, no spoilers because we have enough.
I mean, I already got spoiled because I
Well,
fucking
yeah.
watched it.
I
but-
mean, I got spoiled a lot too, but like, I don't know the nitty gritty. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I know just like the faces, the entities that are supposed to show up and stuff like that, but I don't know the nitty gritty. Like, I don't know if like, oh, fire guy dies. Oh,
Yeah.
beast guy dies. You know, I don't know stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not saying they do. That's just a random thing. I don't know if they do, if they don't. I don't know. It just, you know, shit like that. I just know like the main ones, like the monarchs, the dad, Jinwoo, and then the guys that they teased, the fucking hierarchy shit. Anyways, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Till next
we
week.
out.
Peace.